Good afternoon, good evening, good morning, depending on where you are in the world. Welcome to Raising Excellence Reloaded. This is the new format. Hello, I'm Michael, Opportunity Ambassador, and today's MC for today's new reformatted show. With me are two of my favorite fellow guests, Agnieszka, the Illuminator.
Hi, I'm here.
And Dennis, our Freedom Facilitator.
Greetings and blessed love, beautiful people. Glad to be with you.
I just realized that it doesn't say Agnieszka. That's why I stopped. I was like, wait, it doesn't say my name. But that's okay. I'll be the illuminator today.
So we've got a bit of a new format. It's going to be a much quicker and kind of cleaner approach to what we're trying to do. Does anybody else want to touch base with what we've got here as far as the new idea?
Well, basically, we streamlined what we have been doing all the while, and wanting to raise our own excellence, and putting it out there for you in a more digestible, easier to consume, and action steps right to the point, right to the dot, and and pointing you to the deeper ends if need be. So you may find more if you look for it, but otherwise, we all have our time constraints, and things are moving so quickly these days. So we want to get right to the dot from now on and help you the best way possible, and raising excellence as well as for you in your personal life.
And the first step to that is interviewing Raising Excellence and how we're going to serve you and us in the future.
Boom, and straight to the first question that we have for Raising Excellence. Check it out. What is your superpower? Hey, Raising Excellence, what is your superpower? We all have superpowers. What is Raising Excellence's superpower?
Was there supposed to be a slide?
Oof, it's up there already.
But
Everybody can see it. It's beautiful, it's blue. And the question is, what is your superpower? Mike, what do you feel is Raising Excellence's superpower?
Well, I'll be relatively brief here, but I would say we combine a great deal of experience and knowledge and capability between the three of us. And certainly we're going to invite some guests on at some points, but the idea is really to combine our experience into something that, if it can't relate to people on one level, it'll probably relate on some other. So that's certainly one of them. How about you, Agnieszka?
It's even deeper than that, because not only do we share experiences, but also we are deeply analyze the things that happen and how they happen and how we could do it better and come up with better ideas and better solutions all the time. We can go back and share with you how we solved certain problems when because we paid really, really specific attention throughout these experiences. And that's how we can help. Dennis?
Beautifully said. And in my very own work, I take pride on looking at things holistically, and always taking a perspective from different levels, from the physical, from the emotional, from the mental, and also from the spiritual level. And I feel we're doing that in a very unique way with Raising Excellence. Each one of us has his very own journey, his very own life experiences, and therefore also has gained tremendous wisdom. And so therefore the three of us have a unique perspective on life individually, and we're throwing this together in the pot for you, and approaching different challenges, different situations, and in a really holistic, and also at the same time in an unusual way. And I think that's really one of the, if not the superpower that we have in Raising Excellence. And we have a beautiful slide here which gives you a summary of the answer that we came up with, which is a unique perspective and a full toolbox of solutions. This is what we really want to provide here for you guys. And we're very glad to have you on board with us and to continue on this journey with us. Boom, straight to the second question. There we go. What challenge or problem do you have? Hey, Raising Excellence, what's your challenge or what is your problem? Maybe you guys have been following us for a while, or you have seen a few other shows before. Do you feel that we have any specific challenge or any problem? Do you think that Raising Excellence needs to speed up on resolving a challenge that we have ourselves in our way, what would that be for you? Well, we came up with the following answers. Agnieszka, do you want to start on that one?
I think our biggest challenge is reaching the people, putting the efforts into reaching the people who are ready to hear our message. Because sometimes like, our family members and people who listen to it may not be ready or may not be, at the right mindset to really take action and change things for themselves. Like right now, right here, ready for the transformation. And unless you're in that group, you may not be interested. Might
Yeah, so I think I would describe that as building a bridge between the audience that really needs our help and the help that we can provide. And so making sure that we get to the people that really need what we've got to offer, because I think we've got a whole bunch of value to deliver. We just need to deliver it to the right people. And so building that bridge means a lot of different things. Certainly listening to people out there and getting as good a perspective on what our audience needs, what is most important to them, and making that happen.
Yeah, I would agree as well. It's like polishing the diamond. I think we have, as both of you said, we have had tremendous moments during shows, and we have had really exciting guests, and we have shared a lot of wisdom, a lot of experience, and yeah, it is. I feel people really can get a lot out of this, and sometimes it's just the time constraint, and sometimes it's other things that are out there. They are more shinier, or they have more experience on the visual level as we have had so far, and that is that's an area where we can gain some ground, and at the same time I feel if we just continue polishing and holding ourselves accountable to raising our own excellence all the time, then we will be able to do better what we have been doing so far and help people to to come to solutions quickly and to transform their lives in a in an excellent manner, so to say. Okay, if you guys ready, I'm going to jump to the next question.
Please.
What is the source of the problem that we are facing? Going a little bit deeper on that one, what would you feel? Where does this come from? What is the source of the current challenge that we have been facing as raising excellence?
Well, I would say that and I think we all know this, that there is a scarcity of time and there's a whole lot of information out there, and people need to be able to sort through all of that information because there's a bunch of shiny objects out there. There's a bunch of shiny presentations out there that lead nowhere, but it looks good. We would prefer to really kind of give people trustworthy advice in a way that's respectful of their time.
Yeah, and we don't really want to reinforce this information overload that we're all facing. And we have been discussing that at length. We have been discussing that at length in some shows. How that is even purposefully set up for us, so we kind of lose ourselves in trying to follow everything and try to go down in every rabbit hole and try to find answers to everything. And in the end, we look left and right, and we haven't really moved from where we have been, a week ago, a month ago, years ago. And so we don't want that. We want our listeners, to, if need be, and if they have a specific problem, to find a solution right away. And if we can point them, to a show, to an episode that will guide them even deeper and give them more detailed information, then we want to do that. And if that cannot even suffice, then of course, we have our own courses that we're offering, and we have our own way how we work with clients, how we consult, and how we coach people. So that also is like, that's a continuous offer that the three of us have. And through our website, we're also going to come up with some interesting things in the future and offers. And so there's more excitement to come down the lane. Agnieszka, what would be your perspective on this?
Sorry, I had to unmute. I didn't realize I was still muted. I think that it's always back to ourselves. What is our biggest challenge in achieving what we want in life? It's always ourselves. So having more discipline, putting more time into promotion, creating more opportunities for ourselves, I think that would be really well advised at this point.
Nice one. Stepping right up. What problem do you solve? Raising excellence, what's the problem that you actually are solving for me? Who wants to start on that one?
Well, we solve practical, real life challenges, usually in the psychology department, but often in health or well being. Or hang on a second, someone's knocking on the door.
And I'll just take it from there. Yeah. So I think the problem that we can solve is to kind of collate a lot of that information that's out there into something that's easily digestible, and that we can kind of point people to the things in a very efficient manner, towards the solutions that work for them, rather than waste a lot of time kind of going through, videos after videos after videos and hours of information. I think with our experience and our combined understanding and different perspectives, we give people a real chance to really cut through a lot of the BS.
True. That is right. And yeah, and it's about the solutions that are applicable for you right now at this point in life, so we want to continue the opportunity of taking in input from our audience as well, so you will you continue to be able to steer the conversation, to give your live comments, and to guide us along as well. And if you have any expertise in any of the themes that we're out there covering, then please share, give feedback through the comments, and also reach out to us through our website, which we will provide the link right below, and also cue a little show reel in this later on. Yeah, and this is really how we intend to continue to raise excellence. Agnieszka, you're back.
Yes. What was the question again? Challenges? No. Benefits. Benefits we provide to the people.
What problem do you solve raising excellence exactly?
Problems we solve. Yes, of course. We solve the problems of day-to-day psychological blockages that stop you from stepping up into being who you really are.
Nicely said. And it's really, some of us, we're facing problems on the physical realms, and there's, maybe there's a set of exercises that, might do it for you right now. And others, they're more on the emotional level and they need to handle themselves there. Others have a challenge on the psychological level, and others want to, venture out and experience more of the spiritual realms, that we also are spiritual beings from my perspective. That's how I experience us. And so we try to cover all of that, and to guide you a little deeper on all those ends. And yeah, let's go on and move on to the very last question for today. How do you benefit my daily life raising excellence? Did raising excellence benefit your life already? What kind of benefit, what kind of difference did it make to you? Tell us. Write us a comment, write us an email, check out the website, and give us feedback on that. We would be delighted to hear if we actually had a difference in your life, and if we were able to impact you in any form, shape, or way, whether on the positive side or even on negative side. Is that possible? Could we have impacted anyone on the negative side? I hope not, but we want to hear still, because we are in the process of raising our own excellence.
Definitely not intentionally, right?
Yes.
But we are here to assist people in solving the problems that we've already solved. And because we're very old, or medium old, but we're older than a lot of our listeners, we might have run into some of these problems or some of these challenges. And the other thing that is that, like I said already before, we're all passionate at looking at problems from like a solution-oriented perspective, taking the data, analyzing it, figuring out how it could have been done better, trying it next time in a different light, and seeing the techniques that we implement actually work in our own lives and in the lives of our clients, our customers, our friends. Practical, easy.
Yeah, I would think with this new format, after this, short 15-minute or so piece of time, that you would have a much better idea of you're aware of, what are the problems, what might be some solutions that fit your particular life, and then even some ways in which you can take action. And, just to have that in that order, I think is going to benefit a lot of people. And I think that's hopefully that's what we're shooting for anyway.
Yeah, big time. And if you're able to feel a benefit, within your physicality, that's fantastic. If you feel benefit in, on the emotional level, maybe somewhere you're struggling with or with any issues, and we talked about depression and anger and all different emotions that there can be, or if we can stimulate you on the intellectual level, to go deep to research, some of the quotes that we have been throwing out at you, they are really, digging deep. Mike, continues to come up with those fantastic resources in books that he came across, different techniques, and and even like on a spiritual level, it's about, if it's about ourselves, who are you, who are we, really and truly, are we just the physical, are we something beyond that, are we all of that at the same time, and how can we make sense out of this world, out of this, the troublesome world, the things, the ups and downs of life. And so we're glad and we're really proud that you allow us and that you give us the time, your lifetime, which is arguably the most precious thing that we have, and none of us does know how much we have left. So it makes it really precious to us that you share this time with us, and that you give us the opportunity to help you, because this is really what motivates, the three of us. We want to help, we want to reach out, we're extending a hand to you, and we want to use, our experience and the solutions that worked for us to benefit you as well. So give thanks. Greetings to Jamaica. Rodane is saying, LOL, nice. Wisdom and experience with age. Yes, of course. We age and we age well. It's not old, it's vintage. on all levels. And I'm saying this on this day of the 16th of June 21, when I actually have aged one more year as well. So just trying this out.
Your birthday today?
Yes, man. And with that being said, I am going to give you the next slide, which just, is a summary of the answer to this last question for today, which is, what is the benefit that we want to bring to you? It's weekly real life experiences, lessons, wisdom, and easy practical solutions for you. It should be easy, because although sometimes, life is hard, but really, the deepest things are actually kind of easy. They're simple and straightforward. And this is, we want to keep it like that. And that being said, what more can we add? Is there anything you guys want to add to the show?
Happy birthday, Dennis. I can't believe Facebook didn't tell me it was your birthday today.
Muito obrigado. Vielen Dank. Thank you so much. This is really exciting to me. This format, it feels good. It feels energetic. What do you guys think?
I love it. I think we should try again next week, interviewing somebody else who's interesting and
Yes,
sharing on it.
Yes, man. I'm feeling the vibe. Rodane is saying Feliz aniversário. Muito obrigado. Thank you so much, meu irmão. And looking forward to next week. Thank you guys for your time and for your attention. And, we're there for you, raising excellence, raising our own excellence all the time, and leading from the front, and hoping you're getting benefit out of this. And looking forward to hear from you. And thank you so much. One love going out to everybody. Bye bye.